Sixx Sense with Nikki Sixx.
It's Jen and Nikki Sixx. This is Sixx Sense. We are here with the guys from RavenEye, Kev, Oli, Aaron, and I'm Jen. Hi, can I be the fourth member? Do you need a fourth one?
Yeah, it'll be the good-looking member of the band.
I'll play. Nope, never mind. No, I can't do any of that. I can't play anything. I just thought about that. I'm like, I could play. Nope.
You do the shaker. Shaker?
Yeah, but it would be offbeat and it wouldn't make any sense, and then I'd mess you all up. I might be able to do the cowbell. I could do a cowbell.
There you go.
Okay.
Pick the most obnoxious instrument
Absolutely.
to bring on the stage.
Absolutely. So RavenEye, where did the name come from? Because we have a lot of RavenEyes around the studio, and we think you.
We're a fan of the RavenEyes, like everywhere. It was actually I grew up. I was big on ornithologists. I love birds, and ravens always fascinated me. They're just macabre, and they have a kind of the mysterious and super intelligent. Not that that's like a reflection upon us in any sense.
It's inaccurate.
But I just love them. They're just something dark, and I kind of wanted something that was a bit. It didn't really say too much. It's kind of neutral. It's not too like I don't know. Kind of thought of some bad names like just like Death Monster or something like that. Like we're trying to figure something that was a bit neutral, and that was the B list.
Yeah, right. Death Monster, Swamp Monster.
Yeah, all the monsters.
Right.
And obviously the Edgar Allan Poe thing as well has been a
Yes.
And so it's nice to kind of get something that's a bit neutral.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. And the album is finished.
The EP, yeah, that's out.
The EP is out.
Yeah.
What about a full-length album?
We're looking at doing that. Like, we have a lot of songs at the moment, and I mean, really, the EP was just brought out as a feeler, like just to get local gigs.
Here's who we are. Here's what we sound like.
Yeah, and it just kind of it's now like playing catch up with the whole thing now, and now we're here doing this. It's incredible, and never really expected it to happen. Like we expected to have a full album out before this had happened, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, we got it right. But we're writing on the road all the time, and I think it's the most important thing. We want to get as many songs as possible. So when it comes to that album, there's a plethora of tunes to work between.
Do you guys have a time set aside to make the album?
Yeah, like when we get back from this tour, actually, we're gonna go and just record a bunch of demos, go to a bunch of different guys and record for a day, go into a different studio and just record and feel which one's the right one for us. And
what a cool process.
Yeah, it's fun.
So do you get to like handpick who you want to be a part of it, or do they kind of tell you like, here's this guy, you're going to have to work with him?
No, at the moment, it's just sort of us three, really.
Yeah.
We're sort of indie, if you
Nice.
want to call it that.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we can kind of pick and choose at the moment what we want.
That's kind of what we're figuring out, like how we want to get on board or who we want to get on board. And yeah, it's fun. It's nice. We're keeping it, homegrown and keeping within our camp. So
That's really cool. How'd you guys get hooked up with Slash and Miles and all those guys?
someone sent him our track, actually, Breaking Out, the single, and they got in touch and offered us the dates for Europe, which was
okay.
I remember like we were doing some awful pub gig. Like at that point, Aaron and I were having this communication about like what we're doing. There's this horrible pub we're going to be playing at, and literally I was in the van just getting something, and the guys in the venue, and I bounded running across like it was a dramatic scene, scared, shoving everyone out of the way and saying, "We've got Slash!"
Running down the street.
And we did the European dates with them, and then from there they offered us the US dates, which was this tour has been absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Is it nerve-wracking to get the European dates and then go, God, I hope this works, I hope this works, I hope this works? Like, did you know that you could have an opportunity to do the US dates?
No,
not at all.
we just went in and did Europe and did it the best we could. He's got a great crew and great musicians in the band, and so it was kind of easy for us on our side to just do the best we could, and then got the call to come over here.
What did that slow-mo run look like? Was
Yeah.
it the same or was it bigger?
It was
super
Baywatch.
dramatic.
It was
How did you get people to notice you? Like, what was your marketing strategy behind this band?
To be honest, we're all on social. I think what's cool about being an indie band now is that you can really be out there as much as you choose to be.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many different awesome outlets that we use. And it's great because there's so many people that do like keep in touch. We do keep in touch with, and we're on it all the time. Like we don't talk to each other when we're on tour. We just talk to everyone else. And it's wicked, and that really helped. And I think previously from our own individual careers, we built up our own different followings, and they all kind of united. It's amazing. Like, we've had some amazing supporters that just help spread the word, because I think there's something cool about it being homegrown that people do want to help push out the word themselves. And it's been wicked. We have the most amazing community on our Facebook and Twitter that, you know, we love to pieces.
Did you guys have a Kickstarter?
We did indeed, yeah.
Yeah,
that was Aaron.
this is his mastermind
What
plan.
happened?
Well,
Walk us through it.
Once we had the dates come through for America, we realized that we needed some money to get here. So we sort of, you know, we're aware that we have a small fan base, but a dedicated fan base. So we thought, well, why don't we present the project in that, you know, we need a certain amount of money to get to America, but let's only ask for a fraction of that, and you know, just as a help. But it kind of it went beyond any of what we thought would happen, and it basically over doubled what we asked for.
Really?
So yeah, it was really successful, and the cool thing about it too was like the rewards that we offered were pretty unique. Like, you know, hanging out with us, like play golf with us, go bowling with us. Like,
Which
Are you
made his
paying,
day.
or is the person paying?
So yeah, they kind of get the reward. And that's, you know. So lots, like all sorts of different things, like exclusive art, exclusive demo material that's never
cool.
going to be released.
A daily video diary.
Yeah, which we're doing.
At this point, they're like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so you know that was really successful, and again, it was another way to engage the fans that Oli was talking about with social media, and another way to kind of promote ourselves before the tour. So it all kind of tied in really nicely.
Are you meeting like different people in each city that were a part of this?
It's mostly just been the UK, UK and European side, because we had no presence in the US at all. Like, it's the first time we ever touched this ground. So I think we've had a couple of people that have, but it's been more about.
Isn't
kind
that
of the
cool
European
when it's
side.
like little droplets though, and then all of a sudden it just gets bigger?
Yeah. It's wicked.
That's really great. What are some of the biggest moments that you've had as a band in the past, year and a half?
Well, I know the first biggest moment I had, which I actually remembered this festival. I think they just cancelled, and I wrote to the guys. I wrote this very emotional email saying, "This is our first gig where we knew this was going to be a wicked band." And neither of these two replied to my long emotional email. And I was not happy. And I'm still not happy about it. But for me, like, there's a wicked festival called Series Z in Jerez in Spain. And it was this rock festival where everyone looks like, I remember saying to the guys, like, we better not suck, because bad things will happen. And there were 700 people there. And people kind of wandered in at the start. And then by the end of it, just everyone was loud, like, we were just in the crowd's face, and everyone was just screaming. It was this really intense show, like proper high energy. And we're high energy. We like to kind of be in your face and obnoxious. Yeah. But this crowd is obnoxious back. So just this energy was incredible. And that was like the first time really where we knew, for me anyway, they knew that there was something that really is special, and that to get that connection on stage with people as well, it just felt so natural. And for me, that was the best moment still, I think, because it just really resonated in my head that this is the dream. I'm absolutely loving this band, and with two wicked musicians that don't care about sentimental moments.
They have no heart.
No heart at all, honestly.
What about you? What was your biggest moment so far?
Well, I think since then, I mean, some of the gigs that we've done with Slash have just been incredible. Like the response. I think one that resonates is the last European date that we did with him was in Nice, and after I think 6 dates, word had sort of got around that the support band's not too shabby. So, you know, we walked on as a support band to basically a standing ovation, and we hadn't even played a note yet. So it's like that was a moment for me where, wow, like it's kind of word has spread before we even got there. So that was nice. Yeah.
The Slash stuff and all the international festivals we've done have been amazing. But for me, it's the tours through the UK that I've like our first UK tour that we did. The response from people was amazing. The feedback was great. And we've won a couple of hardcore fans that literally come to every show. We have this one fan.
She's travelled more than we have.
Yeah, she had never flown in her life because she was terrified of flying, but got a passport and flew out to Europe to see us with Slash on one of the dates, and after seeing us in the UK,
She's a sweetheart.
she's amazing.
Really amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
How are you guys traveling here in the U.S.?
We have a little 12-passenger van.
Yes.
Which between the three of us, we do our shifts, little 2-hour shifts each, and it's been some pretty intense drives.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
So what? Okay, so what does the back of the van look like? Is it full of
Full
stuff?
of gear. Yeah, it's all that
And
stuff.
food and drinks.
Yeah.
Because obviously
How
we
do
take what we
you
can.
pack it in though? It's gear on the bottom, drinks in the middle, food on top, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly
Okay.
what
Yeah, I don't think we could get another box of stuff in there. It is
No,
that.
it's
Really?
that
Yeah.
packed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you load in, load out, the three of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
So we it's great. We have a good
You're not going to
routine.
say that in a year from now when you're like
I'd-
on the verge of getting a bus and you're like, God, I can't believe we did
No,
that.
we're
Do
too
you mind if I-
tight.
do you mind if I come around and wash all my clothes though?
I know, right?
Yeah.
So you're eating at gas stations and fast food places.
That's it.
What's
Yeah.
been the best thing that you've had so far, fast food wise, here in the US?
Actually, the
Just that-
IHOP this morning I thought was pretty killer. I did
Yeah.
mind that
Yeah,
actually.
enjoyed the IHOP.
That was the
I've never been to
best of. Yeah, that was good.
We did just have an amazing Mexican meal before coming here.
Do you know where you
So-
went?
Tony's, I think.
That doesn't sound Mexican at all.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And it's very like when you look at it, you're like, that's not. Is that going to be a good Mexican? But it was honestly the best burrito I ever had. I mean, we don't have good burritos in England, so we're
Right.
probably not the best opinion to have.
But God,
on
you have big
burritos.
meat pies, dear Lord. Oh my God, we went to England over the summer, and we went to this place. I don't remember what it was, but I literally could have eaten 4 of them. And they're like, what are they? They're like bigger than the size of my hand, right?
Yeah.
You guys have better food than they give you credit for over there, because over
And better
here,
teeth as well.
I
Yeah.
didn't have any teeth. So the song, where did it come from? Where did the emotions come from? Who writes? Who does? Tell me how you collaborate.
The EP I wrote alone. I wrote before I made the romantic meetup and
Okay.
hooked up
Wow.
together. And and Breaking Out was actually that kind of was really the fuel of the band that started my decision to really want to put this together. I wasn't going to record that song at all. I was in the studio talking about not putting the song down because it felt too heavy, because it was originally for another album as I was doing work previously. And I got convinced to put it down, and then I started writing lyrics for it, because I was like, I wasn't going to do it because I was concerned about other people's opinions about what it's, what it is, what the song is, because it's a lot heavier than I'd write previously. And then it's kind of, that song's got a place in my heart really, because it's very personal. The lyrics are very apropos to what was happening for me at that point in time, and the reason that I met these guys, and this all kind of came together. So it's Breaking Out's got a special place in my heart.
As far as writing goes in the future, what you're doing in the van or what you're doing at shows or wherever it is that you write, are you all contributing?
Yeah, all 3 of us. Yeah,
Okay,
we
cool.
we usually sort of start with riffs, and then we got a chorus kind of hook, and then we work on lyrics. And
For
we
every
all,
song, you have the same method?
Pretty much.
That's
yeah, kind of.
interesting.
Yeah.
We fight and argue and claw for every inch of
Every line.
every line.
line, yeah.
But it is intense when we write together. It's but it feels great when you come out of that writing session and you've got a chorus or a whole song or
a little dodgy demo where I'm yelling into my computer speaker because I haven't got a good microphone, so we just plug the guitar into it, get some spangly sound, and then just me yelling into my computer screen. It looks great when we're recording.
Amazing.
one day we'll release those.
Yeah,
those
I can't. It's
recordings.
the remixes.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. RavenEye, thank you so much for coming by the studio. We loved having you. Anytime.
Awesome.
You're welcome anytime.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Awesome.
If you guys need to sleep here tonight, let me
Yeah.
We
We
were serious about the washing.
know. Yeah.
Nikki Sixx and Jen on the Sixx Sense.